One dispatcher, Malave, do you mean police, fire, ambulance?
Police.
What's the location where you need the police?
3427 East 149th Street.
3427 East 149. And your name?
Darnisha Cooper.
Darnisha, what's going on over there in 149?
I want to report a missing child.
How old is the child?
14.
What's the child's name?
Alianna DeFreeze.
Spell her first name for me.
Alianna.
And spell the last name?
DeFreeze.
DeFreeze, gotcha. And is Alianna black, white, or Hispanic female?
Black.
And what's her birthday?
6/12/02.
Okay, has she ever done this before?
No. I put her on the RTA this morning because they give her bus tickets, and she knows to eat right down the street from the police station. And I gave her, I put her on the bus, and she just gets on the 10 to school. And she said, I called the school because I had a parent-teacher conference, and they said she never checked into school.
What time did you put her on the RTA?
It was about 6:38 when the bus came down. Around that time.
You said at 6:30 this morning?
Yes.
What school does she go to?
E-Prep. On 93rd, yeah, on 93rd Union.
East 93rd and say Union?
Yeah, 93rd and Union.
And she never made it to school this morning at all?
No. And they usually give out a phone call if the child doesn't come to school, but I didn't get a phone call. Okay. So that's why I didn't call until just now.
Okay. All right. Well, she's trying to get her own car over to you now. If anything happens or if you hear back, give us a call back because we're going to have an officer come make a report for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Chilling video of a convicted predator stalking his prey. A sweet, unsuspecting 14-year-old girl smiling on a bus with no idea of the monster who's laying in wait for her. Alianna DeFreeze, snatched on the way to school. Taken near the bus on an icy winter morning.
She ran back and gave me a hug and kiss. I was grateful for that moment because I almost missed it because that was the last time I'd seen her. I don't understand how someone can take away a sweet, innocent child like Alianna.
I want to wrap my arms around this family.
Then, 3 days later, a gruesome discovery in an abandoned house. A young girl's body is found.
She was just a baby. She didn't deserve this. She didn't deserve it.
So what kind of madman would do this to Alianna?
He's an animal. He's a demon animal. And I'm frustrated. I'm mad.
There's too many women coming up missing or unsolved murders, and we're concerned. We don't feel safe. Women don't feel safe. And we need to bring this to the attention of the media, attention to the community, and bring it to the police. And we want answers.
Then, less than a week after Alianna's body was found, an arrest. Christopher Whitaker is a registered offender who had done time in the past for felonious assault and sexual battery.
This defendant followed a child from a bus stop, kidnapped her, then savagely and brutally assaulted her and murdered her.
Whitaker is now being held without bond, charged with kidnapping, aggravated burglary, and abusing a corpse. He pleaded not guilty.
I hate to say this, but I want him to suffer. He made my daughter suffer, but I also don't feel like he deserves to live or taking my daughter away from me.
If it's proven that Whitaker did it, the prosecutor says he'll seek the death penalty. During the 6-day trial, prosecutors connect Whitaker through DNA evidence, footprint, a drill, screwdriver, and other tools found near the teen's body that he used to torture Alianna. One eyewitness, Kenneth Chambers, who had never come forward before, claims he saw Whitaker grab Alianna.
And he was like this, but I seen him and he did it, but I didn't know who he was.
Chambers, now haunted by that decision, was a high school student at the time. He testifies he didn't call cops because he thought Whitaker might have known Alianna. Then the most dramatic moment in the trial. Prosecutors show the jury Whitaker's police interrogation.
The world is going to hate me now. And people will look at me like a monster. I'm not a monster. I'm just an addict that made a mistake. What shouldn't have happened.
Have a seat.
You want a water or something, Christopher?
Yeah, sure.
Water?
Yeah.
Okay.
That okay for you?
We'll be right in, okay? You remember us, right? Okay, today is Friday, February 3rd. It's approximately 12:35 p.m. We received a call from the jail saying that you wanted to come and talk to us again.
I was on the phone last night, and it's like before we even talked, it's like, well, I guess while they was even at the apartment arresting me, this stuff was being put on Facebook or whatever, and I mean, my aunt wants me to get a lawyer, so there's like a few questions they wanted me to ask, is like, because...
Okay, well, before you say that, I just want to make sure that you still understand your rights.
Yes.
The rights that I advised you of yesterday, and you're still willing to talk to us for right now without an attorney present, right? Okay. I want to make sure that you still are under those same rights.
I mean, knowing what I know, and you guys being the detectives, I mean, I'm not going against your word. I mean,
Okay.
we had a good talk yesterday. I mean, I know it was like other people in the house, and you said it was only my footprints. I mean, I really ain't understanding that either. I mean, I just want some.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what we found out. Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know about the Facebook posts. I don't know about that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I know that while we were in here interviewing you, after we took you to the city jail, we came back to our office and were notified that a press conference was held regarding your arrest. That's the first we heard of it. It was happening while we were in here. Right? We didn't know anything about it. We don't know what they even divulged in that press conference because we were talking with you.
Right.
Right. We've heard since then some of the accusations, some of the statements that were made, but we don't have any control over that media, as we
Right,
told
I mean,
you.
it's like.
So, I just want to. If there was something said that offended you, that's not coming from us.
It's like everybody that knows that. It's like I don't know why they ain't said, well, yeah, I was also in the house or whatever, because they were.
Okay.
And I mean, that's why. I mean, I'm getting a lawyer on that part because it's like, why are you putting me in this alone when it was other people in the house?
At the time that this situation happened?
I mean, people.
Because you told us you were alone.
People know about it.
Oh, okay.
And
So
people,
maybe not at the time, but after the fact?
I mean, people know it's like other people were in the house, so I'm like, why is it that, and I was also told to, it's like they, instead of just taking word, it's like, I don't want to see no pictures of her, but it's like stuff of like the DNA and stuff like that. If you have like the
Do you want to show them what we were talking about?
I mean, I just.
We can do that. We can show you what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I have no objections to that whatsoever. I made statements to you, and you want to verify what I was talking about.
Right. Basically,
Yeah.
that's all.
Yeah, absolutely. He's gonna go get the photos.
Like I don't.
While I'm waiting for him to get his computer, I want to advise you stuff. You had told me that you were in custody at the time that Chris. We were able to verify that. I wanted you to know that I checked on that, and you were truthful with us. We also checked on the other ones that you said you had nothing to do with, and we found that you were in custody for Chris and two others, but there was one girl that you weren't in custody for, and the detective handling that case wanted to ask you a few questions if you didn't mind.
I mean, I don't mind because I know for
It's
a fact.
Detective Diaz. It's just going to be a few questions while we're waiting for him to come in with the computer, okay?
Yeah, I know for a fact that I wasn't.
Okay. That's no problem. I'll see if he's ready or if he's available. Is Ray around? Hey, he has no problem talking to you about that if you wanted to come in and talk to him. Sure, yeah. Yeah, no, if you don't mind. Yeah, he's going to come in and just ask you some questions about it if you don't mind. Yeah, I know you were truthful with us about those other ones, and I wasn't familiar with that fourth one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like, because, I mean, I'm not saying that you guys did, but they said people can be coerced into saying things because
I know.
they don't see.
Sure.
So I just.
And we have no problem showing you what we were talking about. I
mean,
want you to feel like I'm telling you exactly
right,
what the
because
truth
I
is.
mean, like I said, I was under the influence when it happened, and I mean, I know it's my life on the line, but I just want to make sure.
It is your life. It's not mine.
Right.
So you have every right to ask those questions. Absolutely.
Okay.
This is Detective Ray Diaz.
How you doing, Mr. Whitaker?
This is
Are you familiar, familiar with the Manor area? 9428 Manor? You ever been in the area over there? Well, it's not too far from Fuller.
No.
It's just on the opposite side.
Like I was telling them, I'm just basically, I used to go to the studio a lot because I lived right there in the other apartment. The studio was in the building that burnt down. And I lived in the other building years ago, next door to it. So I'm familiar with the few people that stay on Fuller and Right there in the immediate 93rd area.
It's my understanding also you do like to indulge in smoking crack cocaine on occasion.
Yes.
Do you recall ever smoking some crack cocaine with Jamelia? Did you know her?
No, she don't even look familiar. No. I mean, she might not have looked like that because sometimes the photos look different, but no, I don't remember her.
Oh. Here's some different photos of her. Those are all the same person, just different hairstyles. She was also a street person.
Yeah.
Did you ever have any relations with?
No, she's not. I mean, she looked kind of familiar, but I don't remember her sitting down and hanging out with her.
Ever have her services,
No.
sexual favors for money?
No.
She in no way, shape, or form, you said she just looks familiar?
Yeah, she probably looked familiar from the 93rd area, but
Okay.
no.
Back in 2012, what were you doing then? Like December, were you still in the Cleveland area?
2012, December. I don't think about that time. I was probably going back and forth to Georgia, but trying to.
Who's in Georgia? Family?
The girl that I was dating, Elaine Anderson. I was registered.
Well, as a matter, you probably were here in Cleveland because I want to say 3 days after something happens to her, you got arrested in University Heights on a theft case. You remember that? December 20th? Do you remember getting arrested in University Heights sometime?
I usually remember every time I got arrested, but in University Heights.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's when I turned myself into University Heights because I was kind of homeless at the time.
Okay. Where were you homeless at? Where were you staying?
Well, I was actually registered to my aunt, but we was going through it at the time, and so I actually me and Anita was staying on 116th at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, right there on 116th in Kinsman, and Paul Jackson's apartment. He owned the building.
When you say Anita, you're talking about Anita Jackson that you already.
From Mayfield.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But when you turned yourself into university, at that time you were homeless? You're kind of out?
Kind of, sort of. I was just going through it with everybody. I was having one of those moments where I didn't feel wanted by nobody. It's one of them lonely person moments.
Well, she would make you feel wanted because that's what she did. You don't recall ever being with her or?
No, because at that time I really wasn't hanging on the 93rd area. I was more around 140th and Bartlett and Harvard area. Yeah.
Okay, and then you turned yourself into university?
Yeah, actually, I just walked in there because it was cold and I was like.
But did you know you had a warrant for your arrest?
Yeah, I knew what that was about. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a warrant for Bedford at the time. Yeah.
Okay. But as far as she goes, she just looks familiar. You don't
recall I'd probably seen her, but never hung out with her. Because a few of the pictures do actually look familiar, like I've seen her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you know a gentleman by the name of Otis King?
Otis King, no.
He sound familiar?
No.
How about Terrell Silver? What if I show you pictures? Maybe that'll make it a little easier. That's Otis.
No, I've never seen him.
Right. And he lives over on Manor also, like 110th area, 105th. How about this gentleman, Terrell Cochran? That sound familiar? No. How about Justin Cochran?
No, I had to look closer. This is black and white.
Unfortunately, when they came and took our files the other day, they reorganized mine.
Copies is what you mean.
Yeah, and then they didn't put it back the way it's supposed to be. I have one more picture for you, all right? Well, anyways, does the name, I asked you, Terrell Silver, that does not sound familiar?
No.
All right, so basically it's just, you're saying you don't know her, never been to her house?
Never.
There would be no reason for your DNA to be in her house in any way, shape, or form?
Never.
Okay, so if your DNA does come back to anything, you understand that's a problem for you?
Yeah, but it shouldn't. I wouldn't be worried about it. Like I said, I admitted to them yesterday, the people that I've heard of, the people that I've known, and people I've been around.
But they told me you seemed to be somewhat honest with them about the people you knew and everything, so I just wanted to...
The only one that I really knew and probably hung out with was Chris, because we all knew Chris from around the building. And I don't know if she lived in the building down the street or if it was abandoned or whatever, but everybody knew Chris.
You mean Christine Malone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She was like real cool people.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if I have any other questions, I'll try to come back in if I find that other
Be willing
photo.
to answer for you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
If I know him or know something about it, I'll let you know.
All right.
Can you see if Tim's got the computer ready?
Yeah.
Okay. We did also go by East 84th, like you told us to, and got with William. He turned those clothes over that you were talking about. So we brought them back down here. Wanted to let you know that we followed up on that too.
Okay.
So we're listening to you. We're
I'm trying to be as honest
you
as
are,
I can.
and the information that you told us, we were able to verify with Will. So I appreciate that. You know, so I don't have any problem verifying what I told you.
Right. So,
I had a chance to check you out. You can now check us out.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing is like I just hate that it happened because it's like it just broke Deborah's heart.
Oh, I'm sure. Wait, let me ask you this: you're expecting to see other footprints and stuff in this house? Is that what I'm understanding?
I mean, I'm like, I don't understand how they're not there.
No.
I don't know unless they.
Well, I'm just wondering. Are you expecting them to be there from before this all happened or after it happened?
I don't know. I mean, they were in the house with me before, but I don't.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's what I was wondering.
Who all went in there after the fact?
We'll be able to show you.
Try to put some up, but it's hard.
It didn't work. We went back to the house as well to check out that storm doors that you were talking about.
Let's see here.
So we saw what you were referring to, the scraps and stuff that were in the back that had to be moved out of the way in order to get those open. So.
Right.
Which one do you think?
Oh, it doesn't sound very good.
There's such a big file. It's having a hard time keeping up with it.
You guys are doing a pretty nice job over there in Will's house.
Yeah.
That flooring and stuff in his dining room looks really good.
Yeah. Just won't be around to finish it.
No.
And at least Deb said nobody really is hating me or mad at me. They still having the party for me tonight, even though I won't be there.
Did you happen to go to the vigil last Friday that they had in the 93rd area?
I watched it.
You watched it? From where?
The Will's house. I was right there in the room watching it.
Okay. Oh, on the TV.
Yeah, because if
you didn't go to the neighborhood.
No.
Oh, okay.
Because if he didn't have to go to school, we were gonna go up there.
Now, what all is interested in seeing?
What area did you want to check out that you questioned or you want to verify?
I'm just trying to figure out how.
You're talking about the footprints that were in the dining room that we told you about?
I don't know, unless.
There's over 200 photos, so we were just trying to narrow it down here. Okay.
Right.
So you're looking for the dining room area that we referenced, the boot prints, and how there's only one set.
Right.
Yeah.
Then it's like.
You tell us what else.
Trying to figure out, like, because, like I said, the clothes that I had on and the boots that I had on were not even the shoes or anything. So,
I mean, all those yellow things in there, those are all evidence markers.
I have no idea.
You can't tell. Can you zoom in a little bit, Tim? What this printout's showing you is marker number 16. Measure, it's a 12-inch boot, and it shows the boot impression.
For some reason, I can't rotate this so you can see it better, but this is 16, okay? This is like an overall picture. This is close up.
That's the close-up.
Okay.
And these are the same boots, same marks we're seeing all over the house. Okay?
See, this is the toe area. This printout isn't good because it's not on regular paper. This is the toe area. That's the heel area.
Okay.
Shows the images from the impressions that the boot makes. Go to number 5.
Blown up. So that's blowing it up. You know, same thing.
Yeah, I can see it.
You can see it on that wallpaper?
Yeah.
It's the same impression that was on here. This impression was throughout the living room, dining room, the hallway, and out the back door. And see that substance there? That's blood. There was only one set of boot prints, the exact size and the exact impressions throughout those rooms.
Okay.
And I think wasn't there also one in the bedroom?
Here's part of one. See right here.
See that same impression that I'm showing you here? Number 25 is the same thing.
Okay.
So those prints were the only prints that were found inside that house throughout that first floor apartment. So, like I said, that's the reason we knew that only one person was involved. Because we could match up the size, the impressions. We knew that they were the same boot.
So, I mean, just asking, I mean.
Yeah.
I know it's high profile, so I mean, what's the probability, 20 years, 25 years?
We don't have anything to do with the discussion on years and that. Our sole job is to do the investigation. It's to interview people, collect this evidence, make certain that we have everything that was there. Prosecutor's office.
Did you talk with Ray Beckwith or his brother T, or?
We can't tell you who we talked to.
No problem.
I did tell him that we spoke with Will this morning, that that we were able to confirm some of the information that he gave us yesterday, and that Will did give us permission to go inside the house and grab his clothing.
You know what'll happen is, if you're indicted, this all goes. You get arraigned. You get assigned to a judge. You get assigned attorneys, unless you hire your own attorneys, and they'll file motions for discovery. So your defense attorneys will have copies of all this stuff. And I'm sure they'll sit down with you and go over everything with you.
Photo by photo by, There are some questions that we had after we talked to you, and then we contacted the medical examiners to tell them some of the things that we had discussed. There was a question, or at least some information that they provided to us, that shows that Lonnie was actually alive when she was dragged into that bedroom. All right, and I know that you were out of your blackout at that point because you said you came to and saw what you had done. The evidence from the medical examiner shows that she was alive when you were dragging her into that bedroom, and that once she was in that bedroom, she then sustained a major injury, and we wanted to know what happened once you got her in that bedroom.
Like I said, I was scared and I wasn't thinking straight. I was like more in shock than anything.
So what did you do?
Truthfully, I just remember just dragging her in the closet and just panicking around the house, like.
Well, is there a picture of that putty knife that we got? And yeah.
See this putty knife? Are you familiar with what a putty knife is?
No, I know what a putty knife is.
Okay, that's number 27. All this up here is all blood.
So the other reason that we knew that she was alive when she went in there is because a dead person doesn't bleed like that. All right, and you can see how fresh this looks. This is the putty knife that has blood on it. It's bent, and we're wondering if that was one of the tools that was used to cause her injury, because it was right next to her body.
I mean, like I said, just printed or whatever, because I really can't tell you what I had.
Well, the only reason I'm asking that question is because I understand that you were blacked out through the other stuff that happened, but you came to, you said, while she was in the dining room, you panicked, and you dragged her into that bedroom. And now we know when you dragged her in there, she was alive, and you're alert. So I have to wonder what you used in order to cause that last injury to her. And I'm just wondering if you can tell me what it was. We found several different tools in that house. We just want to know if you can tell us which one it was that you used.
Truthfully, I really can't remember what I picked up because I was in a panic. So, I mean, I'm trying to be honest with you. I mean.
Yeah.
This is number 12. This is found in the dining room. See what you know what that is?
Yeah, it's box cutter.
Okay.
Carpet cutter.
You see what's on the box cutter? What's on it?
It's blood.
You see what's around it too? You remember using this?
I probably did pick it up or whatever because the tool bag was somewhere around there.
You said you found that inside the house and it was on that seat, window seat that's in the dining room? When you went in there your previous times, did you notice that in there?
Yeah, it had been sitting there.
This is number 11.
Backpack?
This is a windowsill right here. Or the window seat, actually.
You can see all the tools and stuff that are around that bag. Is that the bag you're referring to?
No, it's a black bag. I don't even remember seeing that bag.
So the tools that you found were in a black bag in that dining room? Mm-hmm. You don't recognize this bag at all? Okay.
It's like a black square bag, like a little carrying bag.
Oh, you mean one of those that opens up here so you can grab your tools easily?
Yeah.
And then closes up in the center?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What about this? You know what this is in here?
Yeah, it's a drill.
Okay. This is part of number 11. Remember using this at all, picking it up?
Probably was moving it out the way or something. I don't know.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of blood at the end of this on the chuck and the bit driver that's in there. And if you notice, like, there's no blood around it. I mean, it's away from it, like by these white, these are wire strippers.
Mm-hmm.
Did you pick this up at all and use it on her?
Yeah, probably moved it out the way or something. It probably got some blood on it somehow.
What about this screwdriver up in the background? On top of the picture?
I'm not for sure. Like I said, I probably grabbed whatever. I'm not really sure.
Well, Christopher, the reason he's asking you about these tools is because some of the injuries that she sustained are pretty specific.
Right.
And so we know some of these tools had to have been used.
Right. I mean, they would probably have to be used. I mean, I'm not denying it or anything.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I don't remember clearly. I want to be specific when I do answer.
Okay. What about the overview of the dining room? It shows the boot prints and the drag marks that we referenced to Christopher yesterday. It's another one of the things you said you had the question about, right?
Oh God, I can't get this to rotate, but this is, you see all the evidence markers, the yellow placards, the numbers. This is the window seat, 9 windows. So like the living room's up off this one right here.
And as you can see, when we told you, we knew that she had been taken in there.
Right.
What are those there?
It's blood tracks.
Okay, drag marks from one place all along. We just followed it. And you can see the boot prints as you're dragging. Again, that's the other reason that we knew there was only one person. If more than one person was dragging her, there would be multiple different impressions. So we were trying to be as honest with you as possible without giving our hand on everything. But there's just some of those things that there's no way we could have fabricated them. You know what I mean?
That's where it ended up.
Yeah.
This is where that trail, that drag mark ends. This is after.
We're not showing you the picture that she was in. We're showing you a picture without her. And now you see what we're talking about, the large quantity of blood. If somebody's dead, they don't bleed that much. There was already that blood in the dining room. So we know she was alive when she went in that room. And the coroner's office confirmed that for us. There's just some information that we thought maybe you could clarify for us, if you're still willing to. It's up to you. You want to tell us what happened once you got her in that bedroom? Was she fighting you? Was she...
Like I said, it's like I went to the door. It's like the way I saw it is like really she should have never been there, and then it's like for her to pretty much undress herself like she was willing, and then after the fact, I guess she, like I said last night, she must have realized what happened or whatever, and probably panicked herself, which caused me to panic, and that's when all hell broke loose.
Well, we were able to check out some of the other information that you told us, which was the encounter with her on 93rd. The exterior cameras I told you about. It seemed like you had said something to her either that frightened her or offended her, and she backed away or tried to get away from you. Do you remember what you said?
No, I mean, she never backed away from me.
Well, yeah, the video shows what you're face to face. We can't hear what's being said. But
yeah,
whatever
when
you do, she took a step back.
When I was standing at the bus stop, she had walked down and then she turned around and then she walked back. It's like she was walking back and forth.
But it shows her clearly taking a step away from you and then taking another step away from you.
No, I
into the
remember
street.
exactly what you said because I asked her what time was the bus coming, and I guess she checked and whatever, and then she turned around and went back the other way. No, it was... No.
When did you first notice her or see her?
We stood out there for a second, and I walked up to get some cigarettes, but I ended up buying them from somebody else. And she, when I first seen her, she was on the other side of the street. Then she crossed the street and she stood over there by the in a little appliance store for a little while. And then she started walking back and forth from there. It's like, that's what gave me the impression at first that, you know, if I was sober, I might have known, you know, it's just a kid catching a bus. But, I mean, in my corrupted state, I was thinking, okay, it's just another streetwalker or whatever. Just looking to...
She walking back and forth, like across East 93rd Street, just walking back and forth?
walking back and forth from 93rd up toward by the gas station and walking back and forth.
So that same side, that east side of 93rd Street?
Yeah. Just walking back and forth.
How did you get her to come across the street with you and cut through that field? What did you say to her that convinced her to follow you or go with you over there?
Actually, I spoke to her, and I mean, it really wasn't no forced conversation or anything. It's just a little I just can't remember exactly word for word what was said.
Oh, I'm not asking word for word. I'm just wondering why this 14-year-old girl would go across the street with you, and that's what I'm trying to figure out.
You know, it was nothing forced.
What did you say? What were you talking about with her? What was the topic?
Just started out the conversation with how cold it been and this random conversation. And I just asked, like, what you about to do? And she said, what you about to do? I'm about to go get high. And she was like, what's that? And I'm like, yeah. She said, you don't need to know nothing about that. That's what my dude had told her. And then he walked off, actually. So I was pretty much alone with her.
So now it's just the two of you, and you guys are still talking.
Yeah. And I walked over to the house, and she was pretty much walking behind me. I mean, just watching what I was doing or whatever.
That's what I'm wondering. What did you say to her to get her to follow you over there?
I don't really remember how. I mean, I told her I was going to get high. I mean, and I said, I mean, you know, we both said it. You don't need to know.
You didn't offer her a ride to school, or
no?
Because I mean, I saw the clothes that she was wearing in the video. She's in a school uniform. I mean, it's obvious it's a school uniform. Mm-hmm. She's got a backpack on her back. Mm-hmm. I've seen the pictures of her, besides seeing her in person at the house. Mm-hmm. There's no way she looks older than, actually, she looks about 12. That you could confuse her with a streetwalker.
Yeah, I was high on my mind.
So I have to wonder, since she missed her bus, is there some way that you convinced her you were going to give her a ride, or nothing like that?
Did you tell her like she could wait with you for the next bus to come by or anything?
No, I told her I was going to get high.
Why were you in the bus stop? Why were you waiting at the bus stop?
So actually, I was going to catch the bus back down to I was going to catch the bus down to Wade Park and walk across Wade Park to 84th. And I just said, fuck it, I'm going to just walk on back. Because I walked went and got like 3 single cigarettes. And I was going to walk down to 93rd bus stop, but then I thought about it because I was gonna catch that bus, whichever bus came, the 14 or the 10. Either catch the 14 downtown and then catch the 3 across, or I was gonna catch the 10, whichever one came first. And she was, can't remember if she was in front of me or behind me. And I just turned around like, shit, it's cold, I'm going back. I got this thin ass shit on.
And she just followed you?
I mean, we were talking, and I turned around like, shit, it's cold. And that's where the conversation of what you about to do, and I'm about to go smoke crack, get high, whatever, and you don't want no part of that.
You have a picture of the sweater? The medical examiner's office, when we talked to him, we asked him about her clothing. some of it was still left behind. You know that, right? Well, there were some items of hers that was still left behind. Specifically, this black sweater here. That was found in the living room on that padding of carpet padding that you were talking about. They indicate that that sweater there was either torn or cut off of her. So again, I have to ask, you're saying she just robed herself, yet this indicates that it was forcibly removed.
It's probably after the fact, after I panicked.
After you panicked?
Just,
you decided to cut it down the side? So it came right off her?
I don't think I cut it, probably.
Because by then she should have been naked, right?
Yeah, it was probably after the fact that I was at the door and after I panicked and just probably left stuff behind.
But that doesn't answer my question about the cutting or the tearing of the garment.
Probably was trying to yank it off of her to hide all evidence.
It's already off her. She's naked, remember?
Yeah, you said she was naked. She took her clothes
No,
off.
she took most. She didn't take everything off. She took most of her stuff off, like her backpack, her jacket, her pants, and I mean, just.
Okay. So you removed the rest after the fact. I'm just wondering why you didn't take it with the other stuff that you threw away.
I probably just missed it and
Didn't see it?
Didn't pay no attention. Too much in a panic and a rush.
About this. This is number 21. Never seen that?
Probably something else that I didn't pay attention to.
It's a bra that she was wearing. So, I mean, we have to ask these questions because this is the stuff that the medical examiner's telling us about. So you may have forcibly removed the sweater vest from her, but you're saying that if that occurred, it was after?
Yeah, 'cause I mean...
Then my question would be, why wasn't there any of her blood on it?
Right.
So, which means it had to have been taken off of her before. Otherwise, before you beat her, otherwise it'd be her blood on it from being beat. Like her school tie had on it. I mean, that had blood on it. But I think that's because that was discarded underneath her. So it had to have been taken off by you before your blackout. It had to have been taken off using some type of either a cutting instrument or your physical strength, and you are physically strong.
It's like basically after the little sex act or whatever, and she panicked and I panicked, and probably before the blackout, it's just trying to rip everything else off to hide the clothes and just went all in straight panic and straight blackout. So I mean,
Oh, was she alive when you were ripping clothes off of her?
I believe so.
Were you in some kind of frenzy, Chris? Were you in some kind of frenzy? Do you know what that means?
Yeah, I was out of my mind. I was high and then panicking and nervous and asking myself, why the fuck am I doing this? And so the only thing I was thinking about then was trying to hide everything and getting rid of what I could and moving so fast that I'm missing this and missing that and really didn't really care. I was just wanting to get out the house. Spend most of my time thinking of how I could probably, it's like it was too late to try to figure out how I could fix it, but it was like the biggest thought on my mind is, how can I fix this situation? How can I change the situation? But it wasn't no changing or fixing the situation. It was over and done with. I've been riding around with this big guilt ever since. I mean, I look at the pictures and whatever, you would think, oh, heartless, senseless monster, but
No, I think you looked at the pictures because you had questions about what we told you yesterday.
I really wanted to see what I did.
Okay.
I really did.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I wanted to see what had happened. And what did I do? I mean, I don't know how many times or if anybody ever been in like a blind rage or a blackout and don't really know what they're doing.
I've heard about them, but no, I don't know what you experienced.
I just had to see for myself because I used to fight a lot when I was a kid. You know, when I was younger, and I used to go into blackouts and we would fight. It's like underground street fighting. So it's like not professional fighting. It's just, you know, you get together and you fight.
How young are you talking?
It's like years ago. I'm 44. I had to be like late teens, early 20s.
So 20 plus years ago.
Yeah. And I would go into these rages and these. Sometimes I wake up beat up. Sometimes I wake up victorious. I mean, it's like just blind rages. I mean, I don't.
Did you ever seek any medical treatment for it? Any documentation or anything about it?
No, because my whole thing was, I remember back when I was going to Garfield Heights, I had to go see a psychiatrist because of anger. And I don't know, I don't remember how long I went to go see a psychiatrist. I think it was the Mare Mountain Hospital or whatever.
So for anger management? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Did you have a residence or a relative that lived in Richfield?
not that I know of.
No, something that, a name that came up, but I don't know the surroundings, the personal information on it. How old are your kids? I know you said your daughter Alexis is 19.
19. I think Isaiah's around 17 or 18.
Isaiah, that's your son?
Yeah, Isaiah Sharp. The youngest, Deja, is probably 14 or 15. And
Melania's age?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiara's probably 25, 26.
That's your oldest son, right?
Or 27.
Where does she live?
Well, she was staying over in Shaker, I think around Ludgate, and her house burned down. So I don't know where she's been since she moved. It's like she don't talk much to me except for on Facebook, and then we found out her mother had cancer, so it's like she has cancer, Alexa's mother has cancer, and it's like everybody around me is like getting sick, and my sister has cancer, and it's like, so then I can't get ahead to help nobody or whatever, and it's like in truth, I do walk around with a lot of resentment and anger because I'm not able to really do for my family or any of my kids or their mothers like I should, because their situations and my situation, but it's nobody's fault but mine. I mean, don't nobody owe me nothing. And it's just...
Can you give us a minute? Real quick. Be right back. Do you need some more water in there?
Sure. Thank you.
Sorry, here you go, Christopher. Just be another minute, okay? Sorry about that. We're still following up on some other stuff. What's going to happen, Christopher, is you're going to be charged on that outstanding warrant that the city prosecutors issued. You'll go to court tomorrow morning in 3D. That's where they'll decide on a bond for you. And then everything will be turned over to the county prosecutor's office. They'll be the ones to decide on the charges, what they're going to be, and what you're going to be presented to the grand jury, and then they'll get an arraignment on you, okay? I don't know if you've been through that process before. It depends on what you do tomorrow in court, how fast that'll happen, all right? So if you waive your rights, or waive your right to preliminary hearing, they'll go straight over to county and not come back to the city. If you demand a hearing, and then it's a longer process. So just so you know. All right? There's an attorney, a prosecutor, a defense attorney that will be in the courtroom tomorrow. She'll advise you of everything rights-wise, just like we did, but she'll add on about the court appearances, okay? You have any questions of us?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Then we're going to take you back over to the city jail. You can finish up your water while we set our stuff down, and then we'll come back and get you, okay? All right. Oh, do they? What size is that? There we go. I don't want to twist your arm around here. It's an odd angle, isn't it? We won't have them on the wall.